Hey, how's it going guys? I'm Ryus and welcome back to another deck showcase video. Today I would like to introduce you to the fastest deck in the current meta. The playstyle is really simple, that the duel typically ends around 2 minutes, either by the opponent losing to you or you losing, but that's beside the point. I use this deck to climb all the way to all divisions master rank. So let's jump into the deck rundown, shall we? This deck plays with a lot of small cost creatures to quickly empty out your hand so that you can summon Go Brand with 0 cost. Not only it's 0 cost, but it also destroys your opponent creatures that has 6k or less attack, effectively clearing the low class blockers. The reason I brought light creatures is because in all division, you can use Heaven's Force. It can quickly reduce your hand instantly just for 2 costs, or you can summon Aurelia in early game to prevent your opponent from mana boosting using their spell cards. And we have Mayu here to act as a safety net, because in all division, a lot of decks can cheat out big creatures even in early game. That's why her Labyrinth ability is very useful to stun them. The only thing that you have to pay attention when using Mayu is that you cannot activate her Labyrinth ability unless you have a minimum of 3 mana. I also brought Holy, the Flash Guardian, as our only defensive trigger. This deck is really simple, Ooga Booga Caveman deck with my own tech options. The duels are really fast, so you guys get 3 replays today. So let's move on with the replays. For our first match, this hand is pretty decent, so we just charge Gigant and pass. I see they are charging Team Hamukatsu, so that is some kind of change the build. Ooh, we drew Go manually, so we just charge it because we cannot even use it. Then we summon Gigant and pass. On their turn, they will charge Analyst. That's definitely a change the deck. We drew Aurelia, so we charge it and summon Great Sonic and blank play the Heaven's Force to empty out our hand, and we summon Go Brand. Now we can wipe their shield. It all depends if we hit a trigger or not, so it's better to hit with the smaller creatures first. We step on their Faerie life, that's kind of bad. They are getting closer to summoning the Changethe. On their turn, they will activate Big Bang Flare. Oof, they are going to summon the Crush Head, punching out our Go Brand. Then goes for our shield. And they will get an extra turn. On their extra turn, they will do it all over again. I'm going to be very surprised if they don't win this outright. And they get another turn, and on their extra turn, they will activate Chojigen Ryusei Hole, summoning Optimus Prime. Oh yeah, they're dead. And it's finally our turn. And this is why I love Bad Brad. I can summon him with only 1 mana. And all of our creatures get Speed Attacker to bust through their Optimus Prime and win the game. Our second match is up against someone that is going to jump up, so let's ruin their day. Going first with this deck is really good, especially if you have a 1 cost in hand. In this match, I can show you how to use Mayu. I think they are also using a Go deck, so it all comes down to who got the better hand. On our turn, we are going to summon Mayu, Then we are going to attack with Rhapsody. This way they will have more cards in their hands, preventing them from summoning Go Brand. On their turn, they will summon Testarossa and summon 9. Ooh, they are playing the Outrage variant. Gotcha. And because they attack, we got Great Sonic and we also top deck Great Sonic. So yeah, it's going to be over this turn. We summon both Great Sonic and then Changethe back to the sea. We did hit Vinifis, but that will not prevent their shield from being wiped. And at the end of the turn, Mayu's Labyrinth ability activates, and that will prevent them from summoning any big ones. And once the turn passes, they will surrender. Well, that was fast, so you guys get a third match. This time they are bringing the Hyper Spatial Zone cards. They get the first turn and charge Jaberu. I think the extra deck is a decoy. On our turn, we're going to charge Missile Jet to summon a Blaze Claw and pass. We actually got two routes here. Either we go with the Go Brand route or the Bad Brand route. It all depends if we drew any light cards. What is this deck? Snow Faerie with Ransack? Well, since we didn't get any light cards, we just have to abandon our Mayu to summon our Gigant, then punch them with Blaze Claw. They will strike back with Ochapi. Oh yeah, it's definitely a Snow Faerie OTK deck. And then on their turn, they will charge their second Holy, then summon Diamondia, recycling their mana. And summon Jaberu. They will attack with Diamondia, activating Sanmat's Invasion. Putting our Blaze Claw instead of Gigant is certainly a brave move. We can activate Heaven's Force, summoning Krista, and that's two less cards going to our hand. And of course, we top deck Great Sonic. We charge one of our Go Brand, then we go nuts with our Bad Action Dynamite. And since our Go Brand is going to get killed anyway, we might as well kill their Sunmud. We already saw two of their Holy, so I'm betting on not hitting any triggers. And they will surrender before we get the final hit in.